Hello and welcome to another episode of College Collective, brought to you by Jibber Jabber. My name is Ibrahim.
And my name is Hassan, and this is a show where we talk about university life, problems, and just give our general advice. So, this episode, we have one of my friends, my guest, Youssef, and he studies in the UK. Currently, he's about to go to the University of Sussex, and my man has distinctions in BTech, and he's done actually quite well. So welcome Yusuf to the call. Yay! Woo!
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Yeah, like that.
So today we just wanted to talk about, university and just having fun and just chilling at university basically. 'Cause when you come to university, you get a lot more freedom. You have so much more time, and you're just trying to figure out what you want to do, how you want to spend that time, and I think it's important to balance your studies and having fun, but you should never compromise on either of them. What are your takes, Hassan?
No, exactly. Like you say, you shouldn't compromise on either of them. And all my adults actually, they advised me like, yo, you should 100% go to university because it's fun. Like you'll remember these years of your life too. And
Straight up.
it's finally like you're an adult almost. So you have freedom and you can actually go do the things you always wished to do as a kid, and you can do it with your friends and stuff. Finally, before you'd be younger, you'd be like you'd have boundaries and stuff. You'd have things that would block you. And so we wanted to compare how it is in the Middle East compared to somewhat in Europe. What do you think, Yusuf?
Well, to be honest, the things I did in my free time in university are very, very different from what I hear what university students here in Dubai say. Uh,
Oh,
like entertainment, yeah, actually, entertainment there is very different.
right.
Because everyone lives there alone. There's no parental supervision, so
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
people are more free, and it also comes with a lot of responsibility. So me personally, if I'm in my free time, I'll be I don't know, I'll be doing laundry or cooking. But no
Man,
one in Dubai does that because
now for
everyone's
real.
like living with their family. Yeah, so that takes that you'd be surprised how much time that takes as well.
I swear.
So there's that,
I
but
could learn a
most
few
people,
things.
yeah, but what most people do, for example, me and my group of friends, we used to go to the pub
Mm-hmm.
after university and then
Mm-hmm.
would play billiards just to like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
You
catch
know,
some vibes and stuff.
actually, believe it or not, I don't know if you'd be surprised, but that's exactly what we do, just minus the pub.
Yeah, you
Like,
see, this is why it's just the pub environment is very different
yeah,
and
yeah, I
it's
can understand
very
that.
chaotic. So this is why it's like
More
it's
fun.
that's why yeah, it's I wouldn't say more fun. It's just more entertaining. Yeah,
Right,
like
right.
to be there. It's just a different environment. You're experiencing something new. So it's very nice in that manner.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And yeah. So on top of that, uh I'll-
Let's say,
there's not much sports actually.
yeah,
Like there is sports, but
uh-huh,
it's only played during university hours. No one goes out of the way to play sports. Everyone just wants to go out or go to new places or because yet again this is a city that not many people have visited before or
right.
lived in, so there's a lot of exploring always happening and you're seeing new places every day. Even till I remember I stayed there all the way till beginning of July.
Mm-hmm.
I visited new places even in end of June, places I never even knew existed. So there's always something to do. There's always somewhere to be. It's just like you have to put the initiative to go. So
That's
yeah, but
nice.
most students there like to club and do all of that
Party.
and stuff. Yeah, and party
Uh,
because as I said before, there's no parental supervision.
right,
So
right.
everyone likes to do whatever they
This
want.
is this is the part I was talking about where no boundaries, so you can finally do what you wanted to as a kid.
Exactly.
Okay, so let me paint you a scenario. You have your class ended, your next class is 2 hours later. What do you do? You go first, and then we'll tell you like how we spend our time.
Well, Accommodation is 5 minutes away from the university,
Yeah, yeah.
so it's a 5 minute walk. So going and coming is just 10 minutes. So you have 1 hour and 50 minutes of napping. That's also there
Quick
sometimes.
maths.
Yeah, that's a dub.
Yeah,
That's a W, to be
yeah.
honest. That
So
was
that
good.
happens sometimes. And most of my 2 hour breaks
Right,
or a 1 hour break, they will be in around 11 a.m., 12 p.m. that time.
right, right.
So there is a very likely chance that I never had breakfast, so I can get in more hours of sleep. Because if I wake
Right.
up earlier, I'll have to make breakfast and stuff. So I might be hungry, so I might just have a quick meal there. And I'm not just speaking on my behalf. I think
Mm-hmm.
I'm very sure so many people do that because a lot of my friends in uni do that as well.
Right.
And I like to play COD Mobile actually in the cafeteria.
Yeah, actually, guys, add us up, to be honest.
Yeah,
We'll
other
get,
stuff we'll play together. Yeah,
yeah.
we just sit there and then one of my friends will be like, "Oh, does anyone want to play a quick game of COD?" Yeah, sure. And then we'll all be playing on our phones in the cafeteria, and then suddenly we have to go to class.
Yeah,
There's
that's
not
nice.
much to do in those 2 hours. Yeah, yeah,
It's almost the same for us. I think Ibrahim can relate a bit more about walking towards their house because he lived in the dorms and his apartment's nearby. Did you
Yeah,
ever
I mean it
sneak
was it
out to
was
go
different
get
when
some
you were
sleep?
like our dorms were a little far away, so there was like a shuttle service,
Right.
so you couldn't always go back.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean I'm in an apartment now, off campus, so between classes you can't really, I can't really come back home, so I
Right,
can't really
right.
relate to that. But again, what Yusuf was saying, like a lot, like I'm also like I'm living away from home. My family's in Saudi Arabia, so all the stuff about doing your own laundry, cooking, cleaning, that stuff takes a long time. People don't really realize it takes so much of your
yeah.
time. Like you
You'd be
easily spend
surprised.
like an hour at least or 2 hours a day just getting everything together. Because if you don't do it, nobody else is gonna do it for you. So you kind of just have to do
You
it.
know,
Exactly.
believe it or not, Yusuf said that exact same sentence to me like 10 times before he called me
Exactly.
spoiled, I
Honestly,
think.
it's so annoying.
I remember one time I had laundry on the ground in my room
Yeah.
and I just looked and then 2 days later there was still laundry on the ground in my room because I was so used to the lifestyle that eventually it would be picked up by someone.
It'll just
But
be put
then it
into
hit me
place.
that
Yeah, I'm that
yeah, it
someone.
hit me that
I'm that someone.
yeah, it hit me that wait, if I don't pick this up, no one's picking that up. It would stay there for weeks and months. No one's
Honestly.
picking it up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
probably crazy adjusting to, I mean, I can't speak from experience.
yeah.
Can't, but
Because because I would come back from university. I think
yeah, yeah.
like all no matter what your timetable is and what your schedule is,
Mm-hmm.
all lectures occur between 9 and 5, from
Yeah.
nine to
Right,
five, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
right, right.
So the last lecture is always ends at 5 p.m. So if I have a lecture that ends at 5 p.m., I'll be in dorms by 5:15
Mm-hmm.
because I'll be doing something 10 minutes packing in uni. I'll be norms by 5:15. Gotta cook, gotta do laundry. If it's a Sunday, I'm doing I mean a Monday, I'm doing laundry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And by the time all laundry takes around 1 hour, then
Right.
you can cook and then eat and then I cannot like then my day at home starts from 8 p.m. onwards. And then
Damn,
that's quite late.
damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because then yeah, let's say you want to study or if any distractions happen, you have to do something or someone comes into your because I live on dorms.
Right, right,
I have four roommates
right.
and we share a kitchen,
Yeah,
but we don't
there's
share toilets.
there's no way you're
Yeah.
studying
Thank God.
in that environment.
Yeah. So yeah, so there's always something going on. Like I'll hear people screaming, I'll hear people laughing, and oh, suddenly the fire alarm went off in the kitchen, so we all have to run down because someone is
Right.
trying to cook for the first time.
Lol.
There's
Yeah.
always crazy stuff happening. Yeah.
Honestly.
So it's just all these little distractions, and when they add up, it's like, oh wait, now it's 9 p.m. and you still haven't done anything. So just
Yeah, yeah,
adjusting to all this chaos was I
yeah.
found that quite challenging but quite entertaining.
Yeah. No, yeah, I mean, taking care of time is really difficult and sitting down and focusing to
Yeah.
study and stuff. My man's efficient, to be honest. Mad respect to you, dog. I respect.
Yeah, this is why by the
Ibrahim
time
is
I'm
so
done
annoyed.
studying,
Ibrahim's so annoyed. He's like, yo, I've been doing the same thing in UAE, legit the exact same. I don't get props from Hassan. Screw Hassan.
Nah, bro. Hassan just talks smack, bro. That's all he does. Bro, you complain too much. You do this, whatever, bro. It's because you're living at home. You don't know how it's like yet. Just
Oh
wait.
shit.
yeah,
I'm just saving it
and
up until you
you know,
leave your house and you live abroad. Then I'm gonna throw it all back at you. Don't worry.
soon. But the thing is, when you actually move back into the house, you're gonna feel very weird
I
because
swear.
you won't feel comfortable anymore. This is what happened to me when I came back to Dubai in July
Hmm.
because I stayed for 8 months straight. No, seven, my bad, 7 months straight in
Right.
UK without visiting Dubai. So I was living alone for 7 months and I was very, very adjusted and used to the lifestyle
Right.
that I
Right.
had because it's been a long time period. So when I came here and I actually had stuff done for me, like I always had food ready. I didn't have to worry about laundry. All I did is just sit around.
My man
I
was
felt
living the
very
life.
uncomfortable.
Oh shit.
I felt very uncomfortable. Yeah, because I wasn't used to that. I'm always doing something.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of like I had no productivity whatsoever.
Yeah. So you felt
So
lazy.
yeah, I felt very lazy.
Ah, damn. Talk about becoming really efficient. That.
I mean,
Yeah.
again,
Yo, I
you
should
kind of
probably leave.
have to, cause again, if you don't do it, nobody's gonna do it for you. And if you're living
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
dorms, you
that's
gotta
true.
think about, okay, I'm living with three other people. I can't just be a mess, cause then everyone's gonna get annoyed at me, and it's not nice. You have to be considerate about other people as well. So
Right.
Oh,
yeah,
I
it's
had this one roommate
yeah.
because I had a Singaporean girl
Mm-hmm.
and a Russian guy, a Russian girl, and a Russian guy. I mean, an Egyptian guy.
Right.
These are all my roommates. So this one Egyptian guy, he was a mess. He caused a lot of problems. He always kept the kitchen dirty, dishes everywhere, and
Oh my
he
God.
like every time he was around, there was just bad odor. Like he was
Oops.
very unhygiene. It caused a lot of problems. Like
I
many
get
people.
it.
I mean, for me personally, I don't care because I'm
Right.
just like I'd rather stay in my lane. But I remember like some of my roommates, they wouldn't take it lightly, and they would complain a lot and stuff, and it was just disaster. It was disaster. So
Damn.
having roommates can be
A
bad
headache.
and
Bro,
good.
it's a struggle. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
just if it's just dorms, but people just don't want to do dishes. I was
yeah,
in dorms for a full year, and every single day I went back, there was a new pile of dishes in the sink, and nobody touches them. We had like the
Right.
same dishes in the
yeah.
sink for like a full semester at one point, and I was
Yo,
just like,
that's
bro, I
disgusting.
can't be asked. Bro, it stinks, and it's just
Yeah.
there.
For
It
real,
And you
that's
tell
stinks.
them to
It
do them, they're
stinks,
like, yeah, I'll do
and
it, but then they don't do it.
and then they start turning green and
It's
stuff.
disgusting,
yo.
bro. It's so
It's
nasty.
It's okay,
disgusting.
guys.
Yeah, I
We
can.
can leave the details. It's okay. I really don't need to.
Yeah.
uh, okay, but then it would be way more fun, right? Because like, I mean by like dorms life, because you have your own dorm, so you
You
could
think
like
that? You honestly
you
think that it
no
would
no.
be?
What I mean is like you could throw your own kind of party kind of thing. Like have gatherings
That is
whenever
very
you want.
true.
You can have like all your
That
friends
is very
over
true.
whenever you want. Like if you're at home, you need like permission. You need to make sure your mom and dad are chill with it and this and that. Gotta
Yeah.
unless you're one of those people that live in a mansion, then yo, I'm not
You're
talking for
chilling.
you. It's yeah, yeah, you can just pick a different room. You can be like, yo, I'll just party here. It's whatever. But yeah, normally like there'd be more things I'd look at. But in dorms, you could like, enjoy your time with your friends all in dorms whenever you feel like it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, fun fact,
Go for
every
it.
Wednesday
Mm-hmm.
we would have lectures that from 1 p.m. onwards, every student.
Right.
So there are no lectures before 1 p.m. every Wednesday. So Tuesday we used to have this midweek break where we just blow off some steam. We'll all just gather in someone's kitchen in a kitchen in a flat, and then we'd
Mhm.
all just be partying and just
See, that
having
sounds amazing.
yeah. And then sometimes you actually meet new people because a friend of a friend will bring a friend, and then you actually get to meet new people there as well. So it's actually very interesting.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
actually sounds really nice.
So yeah, and then everyone would stay up late night and stuff because you just have to wake up by 12 p.m. the next day. And that's
Right.
not an issue. Yeah.
True.
That's nice. What about you, Ibrahim? There was nothing like that here
It is
in
no. It's amazing. Like, it's a whole new experience, especially when you leave home. But
Right, right.
it's really nice, but it comes at a cost as well. You have all your friends with you, you're all chilling and everything, but then you don't have a lot of personal space. You
Right.
can't really focus on studying because everyone's going crazy in the apartment all the time. There's so many
It's
distractions. So you gotta, I don't know. It's a compromise living off
Yeah.
campus. It's a compromise living on. You just gotta make the best of it.
yeah.
Um,
Living on campus is fun, but you don't have your personal space because
at
if
all.
someone is like you cannot really avoid your roommate. You're seeing them every morning, every night, every afternoon. Like you cannot just avoid them. You try to
Right.
go to the kitchen, you'll bump into them, or they'll just come knock on your door and they'll try to walk in and chill in your room. Because in the end of the day, like there's no one to really stop anyone from doing any of that. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, right. Makes sense. Okay, but I think we covered a lot about dorms and freedom
Dorm life.
and partying. Yeah, yeah, 100%. Okay, but what about your spending habits? Do you guys notice like, yo, I started spending more once I left my house, or no, I
Yes.
think I spent the same amount, but I never knew
Nah, I spend
before.
more.
Yeah? In
I spend
UK,
way more. Yeah.
is it like because things are more expensive, or is it like because
So
you
many
have your own
reasons.
freedom? All right, let's
So
hear.
many
Let's
reasons.
hear some
First
of
of
it.
all, I
My man's
really
making it rain.
no, no, no. I really hate the stereotype of oh Dubai luxury lifestyle because UK is, I kid you not, three times. I'm being so accurate. Three times more expensive than
Man,
Dubai in almost everything.
man, my guy did the
Yeah,
calculations.
it's yeah, especially retail.
Wow.
Really?
Especially retail as well. Yeah, it's actually a lot more expensive. So I don't get how people go like, "Oh, you're living in Dubai, so you must be going to school in a Lamborghini and all that." And and you know everything there is like way more expensive. So when I came back to Dubai, I generally didn't mind spending because it's so cheap here compared to UK.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, so there's that. It's just the fact that things are generally more expensive. And
Uh-huh.
then here I have all my spending in Dubai is on food.
Right,
But there, I'll have to. Maybe it feels that I'm paying more because I pay my own rent,
right,
and I'll pay for laundry. Laundry is not free to use the machines,
right,
and
right.
it's quite expensive as well. You're paying 15 dirhams for just one wash.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah, it does
That's a
add up.
lot.
yeah, so it adds up. So you have to do that, and then or using the bus if you're going anywhere, transport, food, groceries.
Yeah.
So all this is going in, and then it just feels that it's adding up. So that's why I feel. But in Dubai, I don't pay bills,
Right.
so maybe that's why I feel I'm spending less as well. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. What
Straight
about
up.
you, Ibrahim? Similar? Similar?
It's yeah. I mean, when you're at home, you're not really spending on a lot of food because you're mainly eating at home. You're not really spending on a lot of stuff because mostly your parents are paying for you. I think for
Right.
most people like that. But when you went like over here, like you just said, you gotta spend on food, you gotta spend on groceries, you gotta spend on transportation, and that's just like living necessities. Like besides that, if you want to go out to eat, like you want to go somewhere fancy, or you want to just go chill at some place, watch a game or
Mm-hmm.
something, book a court to play some sports, everything just adds up. So
Yeah,
definitely, you have to be really careful about spending. I think the first month
finances,
I
right.
blew out all my money in like 2 weeks for the month, but then eventually
And
you
I'm
learn. You
still
eventually
blowing out all
learn,
my money.
huh?
I'm still blowing out all my money within the first 2 weeks. I'm not gonna lie.
I was
I
about to say,
swear, bro.
so y'all don't make it rain, but the last sentence went
No,
against.
we make it rain in the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, and then we live broke the next 2 weeks. So
Yeah, yeah,
That's the balanced lifestyle.
straight up.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, but Yusuf, how is it different when you're having fun? Like, let's say uh, you're gonna have fun in UAE, what do you think of? And let's say when you're gonna have fun in Europe, what do you think of?
Um, in UAE, I think about my friends, my high school friends.
Facts.
That yeah, that's it. That's like fun because what I do for fun in Dubai is very simple
Right.
compared to what I do in UK. Because in UK, yet again, you live alone, so you do whatever you want. So we could just go like, oh, for the weekend, let's go travel to another city
Oh, yeah.
with a bunch of people. So
Right,
you get
right.
to explore and see new things. That is fun. Or let's go partying and clubbing and
Clubbing,
all of
right.
that. Or um, um, let's say we can go to London for the weekend, and London, there is never nothing to do in London,
For
in
real.
my opinion. Yeah, I've been to London so many times, and I think I only have 30% of London explored. There are so many
Wow.
attractions, so many activities, so much of everything to do. It's a huge city as well.
Yeah, my man's
So,
selling it for real. I gotta pull up.
yeah, you have to. It's actually really nice. There's so much to do. It's very expensive
Oh,
over there.
right.
Very expensive. It's way more expensive than Dubai, but there's also stuff to do
It's
because
okay. I'll
you'll have to pay
sell
for
my
accommodation
Lamborghini
if you
taxi.
sleep over.
So
Yeah,
you
the one you used to go to school with.
Yeah, yeah, I'll sell my Lamborghini taxi I used to go to school with. Yeah, Yusuf, you had the red one, okay? Stop acting.
Aha, shit.
I'm messing, I'm
You know,
messing.
you know.
I'm messing, guys. To anyone listening, we don't. We actually don't. I'm just messing.
Yeah,
They're like,
disclaimer.
they're like, of course, y'all broke. What do you think?
Yeah. We're
But yeah,
hustling.
for real, for real. Any advice for like people that want to have fun? Like the things you probably should take care of so that you can have fun in uni? Like the things you need to do, advice basically that help people have more fun in uni.
In UAE or UK?
Anyway, just uni.
just at university, honestly.
Oh, just at university. Well, in UK,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to have fun, you have to be as extroverted as you can. You
Ah,
have
same.
to, for example, the moment you start uni,
Yeah,
any
yeah,
event, any anything that's happening,
right,
just go to it. Just sign up for everything because you'll go there and you'll meet people. And just keep in mind that in uni, you want to make friends and you want to talk to people and you want to actually visit people
right, right,
and have groups of friends. You're not the only one. Everyone wants to do the same thing, so everyone will also put in effort to talk. So it's actually way easier to make friends than you think.
right.
But but if you don't sign up, if you don't put in the effort to go to places and talk to people, you will end up with no friends. So you have to always, yeah, I'm
That's
being
true. Like
honest.
it
So
Bump,
is.
you
It is what it
bump,
is.
bump, bump, bump.
Yeah, honestly,
you can just
when
cheeky
you
leave the
wanna,
whole thing.
especially when
Yeah,
you go abroad, you don't have high school friends or old friends.
right.
So right
You
from
have no one.
orientation, you gotta go to every single event and just talk to people.
Mm,
It's annoying, but it makes it easier when you know that they also want to talk to people because they also want to make friends. So you're
True.
basically all on the same
yeah,
page.
yeah. Because in the beginning, like it feels that, oh, you're going to a new place, probably they're all friends there and stuff. No, everyone there is also new, just as new as you. So
Right.
Yeah.
just having that mentality kind of makes it slightly easier because everyone is new, everyone wants to make friends and talk to people. So it feels nice. And everyone was very friendly, to be honest. Like everyone I spoke to, I became
Mm-hmm.
friends with them instantly.
That's
And I
nice.
think that's mainly because both of us have no one. We have no one here. So let's have each other now.
For real. Makes sense. What about
Yeah.
you, Ibrahim? You got any advice for in UAE,
No, I'm just
in
just
Middle
in
East?
general for university when you want to chill.
Yeah,
Again, you're at university because you need to study and get a degree. So I think just whenever you get work or anything, don't pile it up till the end. Just get it
yeah,
done as soon as possible. Because if you get it done earlier in the week, you have the rest of the week just to chill. So get your
for
work
real.
done early and then spend the rest of the time chilling. Because when we said not to compromise, you gotta not compromise on studying either. So
True.
work on that first, and then
That is very
make
true.
plans, do whatever you wanna do the rest of the day. That's all I gotta say. Cause that's I think in my first semester I don't know I just got to university. I had all this time, so I'm just like screw all this work. I'm gonna go play some sports. I'm gonna go chill with my friends. I'm gonna stay up till 3 a.m. every day,
Right,
and
right.
it takes some tolls, bro. We'd honestly like we're all in the parking lot at like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. and someone goes like, "Yo, let's go to Jebel Jace." So then we all get in the car at 3 a.m. and then we go and then we have university the next day. So we just pull a
Man.
whole all nighter
Yeah,
that it's
I
it's
know
it's
what you mean.
it's so
I
terrible,
genuinely know
man.
what you mean.
It's so terrible.
But
No
it was
sleep.
probably fun as hell too.
It's fun as hell, but then
Spontaneously
the
Dude,
got
next
blessed.
day when you have classes, bro, it's such a
Yeah, you'll be
struggle.
regretting it.
You regret it then, but living
exactly.
in the moment. But again, if you finish your work early and you plan a little bit about what you want to do,
You'll
it
get the
makes
best
everything
of
better.
both.
You feel
Yeah,
better
yeah,
about it as well. You actually
Yeah,
enjoy having fun. You don't feel guilty about anything else. So that's what I gotta
that's
say.
yeah, facts.
What about you, Hassan? Anything? I know you live at home, so it might be different for you. So, what's your take?
Just micromanage everything, like Ibrahim said. You gotta, and also be early. Be early, finish the things you can instantly, so that when something else pulls up, you're ready for that. Or else, like your dad might ask you for something, your mom might ask you for something. You need to like factor it in. You need to be able to like pull time out basically from thin air and be like, yeah, yeah, I can do that. And you can
Yeah.
only
Oh,
be
that's
do
true.
that. You can only do that if you finish up your task. If you're efficient. Ask my man Youssef, very efficient, mashallah. He will tell you, he will tell you.
Also, I just want to add that
Go for it.
one thing I love about living alone is just you never have your parents asking you to do things and and all
Task,
that
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Miniature task. The miniature tasks that randomly pull up, you don't get those.
Yeah, yeah, you don't get those, and it feels really good. Like
Yeah, it's
it becomes
liberating.
very addictive to be alone from how
All that
much you enjoy
freedom.
not having these tasks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and all that
Is my
freedom.
man's regretting it now? He's like, yo, I shouldn't have come back.
I, w- I, I wouldn't say regretting it because I'd come back, I'd miss my family, I'd meet my family, but then they'll be like, "Oh, Yusuf, can you go do this?" I'll be, here we go again. Here we go.
Hey, yo, that's
This
part
is
of the deal.
familiar.
Part of the deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all part of the deal.
Yeah.
I think we covered
Nah,
a
bro. I
lot of
think
things actually.
I'm just gonna put my opinion in there because
Go for it, go
why
for it.
not? I honestly miss that so much more. I'd rather be at home and do that stuff.
You miss it.
You miss it so
Yeah,
much
you
more.
miss
Thing
it
is,
when,
he hasn't gotten the chance to go
yeah.
back, so like
I went back in
that's
spring, like right before the whole pandemic
Ibrahim.
started. So I was like, it's just been like I was there like 3 months ago. I'm just saying, just because at
Yeah.
home it's a whole different vibe.
Yeah,
You're at peace. You have all this stress at university. Then you come home and you don't have to clean. You don't have to cook. You have dinner ready for you. You have your parents there. You have all that
Exactly.
support, and it's like a whole different vibe. And I think most kids end up missing that a lot. I
yeah,
know
totally.
if you're at home
Yeah.
all the time,
It's
it
a
can
homesick
get
feeling.
you get a lot of homesickness. I mean, if you're at home, you get sick of home as well sometimes. But I think homesickness really overpowers being sick of home because I don't know, Hassan. You
Yeah.
haven't. I
That
know we
is
have this talk a lot, Hassan. But I
Yo,
know
that's a quote. That's a quote
the
right
second
there.
you get away from home, you're gonna understand everything I've told
Nah,
you, everything I
I'm
rant about.
I'm a
yeah,
hundred
I
It'll
percent
think
sure
all
you're
make
right.
sense.
in the beginning it will be so nice. I think the first 2 months
Bro,
you'll
you're
be
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
chilling,
"Oh,
bro.
I am
Living like a
living."
king.
Yeah, the first 2 months. But then let's say like later on you'll be like, "Oh, but I you'll start missing the old life. Just slowly it'll
I
build up
swear.
and then you'll
Mhm.
just start missing it." Yeah.
Now I think it'll be really crazy for me because I've had a lot of brothers always. So for me,
Yeah.
it's like always a party. So I it'll be really hard to get used to like the silence and then
Yeah,
having to make
Honestly.
friends. But yeah,
that is
right.
true.
Okay, we got life advice with Yusuf and Ibrahim, and we got a bar from Ibrahim, a quote. 100%. We're gonna put that on the tweeters. Uh,
Oh my god, man.
but except for that, I think we covered everything. Is there anything you guys want to add before I wrap it up?
Um,
It's
just
okay.
study.
Just study.
Don't get distracted.
Don't. Yes, my man Yusuf doesn't stop with the facts. Don't forget you're in
Yeah.
university.
Yeah,
Honestly.
do you know how many times I was in university and I
Hmm.
just like forget the fact that I'm literally sent here for a degree, and sometimes I'll just be doing absolutely nothing. I'll
Yeah,
be
yeah.
meeting friends or chilling in bed, and I'm like, wait, why am I doing this? I'm sent here for a degree, not to
Lol.
do this stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
then
yeah.
just don't forget that. Always remember you're sent to uni for a degree, so get that degree,
For
like
real.
work for it.
Straight up.
Facts.
Yeah.
I then I
Just
think
asking out of curiosity, are you gonna go back
go for it.
for this next semester to the UK? Or are you?
Yes, actually,
Cause it's
yeah,
online,
I
yeah.
don't know. No, it's not online, surprisingly.
Really?
Mad, really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not online. It's very crazy. I don't know how it works, but I start on 21st September, I think. Yeah, 21st September. First
Ah,
day, yeah, there's the first week is whatever. So proper classes I think will start and late September or beginning October.
right,
Yeah.
right.
So you'll be. I
Yeah.
mean, you're on campus, so it won't really affect Well, I mean, it'll just be the usual then. It won't really be different. I mean,
Yeah, it
kind
won't
of,
be
but
really
not
different.
really.
Yeah, though there might be some precautions,
Of course.
because of the pandemic and all that. So life won't be as fun. But I know for a fact there's going to be loopholes and way around it because you cannot really avoid the people you're living with, you
Yeah,
know.
Yeah, you
right,
can't.
So
right.
so it won't be. Yeah, but I generally don't know how it works. Well, in
Just
Dubai it's online, yeah?
Yeah,
yeah,
we have
we
ours online.
depends university to university, but yeah, ours most of them are online. We do not condone
I
not keeping safe distance, guys. So keep 1.5 meters away from each other
Wear
and
your masks at all
wear your
times.
masks. They
wear a mask.
actually do help, believe it or not. They do,
It's not a
genuinely.
myth.
It's not a
In
Put
myth.
that
UK
mask on.
you don't have to wear a mask in UK. It's
Now,
actually
still wear a mask for your own safety, for real.
yeah.
You know what? If y'all don't agree, we'll make another call where we give you the statistics, and y'all don't want that. So put
Yeah.
on the goddamn mask.
Hit you up with the stray facts.
Yeah, so put on the
Yeah.
masks. I uh I think that's everything we covered. I'm happy we had Yusuf on the call. I feel like you fit the topic perfectly. Thank you for sharing
Thank you so much.
your
Yeah, thank you for
opinions
taking out
and
your
your
time
experience,
and being
for
here.
real.
No worries.
And
No worries. Thank you for having me, guys.
Of course.
it's and yeah, I think that's about it. So, College Collective, fun at university, or question mark, exclamation mark, can it be fun? Uh, hit us up in the comment section if you guys are listening somewhere where you can hit in the comment section. Be like a big hell yes or a big hell no, or be like yo Hassan, shut up. Either one, all of them work. To be honest,
Hassan, shut up. That's the one you guys should type. Just
don't
for
listen to
me.
Ibrahim.
Oh,
And and yeah, I think that's it from us. So College Collective, that's the end. See you guys.
See
Take
you.
care.
cheers.